Hello, this is Alex Annist. I am making a video that's just about how to make your notes that you play on the guitar sound good. So, I'm going to demonstrate the things that you got to do in order to make the note sound clear on the instrument, okay? So, we're going to start with the right hand. You need a pick, and if you're not going to use a pick, you need a finger or your thumb. So you want to use the very tip of the pick, okay? And you don't want to hit the pick, you don't want to hit the string with the flat part of the pick. You want to hit it with the edge. Most people use this edge. Some people do it this way and use this edge. You also don't want the pick to be angled this way, okay? So the pick should be tilted slightly this way in relation to the string, or slightly that way for some people. So you can just practice playing open strings with the pick. You can go down, you can go up. You can go down and up. That's worth practicing. If you're not going to use a pick, you can use your thumb. You can alternate your fingers, resting on the string below. I'm not going to go into detail about how to use your fingers. That's a whole nother topic. If you're a student of mine, I'm encouraging you to use a pick most of the time. But a lot of times people don't want to for whatever reason. Usually I think it's because they don't want to play too loud. If you're a beginning student, use a pick and play loud so you can really hear whether it's sounding good or not. If it doesn't sound good, that's okay. It just gives you something to work on. Left hand. The idea is that you're pushing the string into the guitar. You're pushing the string into the guitar. In order to do that, your finger needs to come towards the guitar directly. You want to use the tip of your finger. Okay? So, if I put my fingers down on the guitar and give them a good squeeze, the tips of the fingers, okay, is what you want to use. You can see those lines. Now, how do you do that? Your hand comes at this angle. Your fingers want to push this way towards your head. Okay, you've got a thumb. Put your thumb on the back of the guitar, sort of behind where your second finger would be, so that if there was no guitar neck, your thumb and your second finger would touch. Never take your thumb off the instrument. Just leave it there. Don't take it off. All right. Now, we'll start with our index finger. Okay? These frets, right? These are frets. Okay? And if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're a total beginner to the guitar, so you may not know what every part of the guitar is. Okay? And that's okay. That's part of learning the guitar. First fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret, sixth fret, seventh fret. The metal bars are the frets. Now you don't want to put your finger on top of the fret. If I do that, it sounds like this. It's kind of a dull sound. Instead, you want to put your finger as close to the fret as you can. Whoops, I hit the wrong string. That happens a lot. As close to the fret as you can without going past it. Okay, sometimes in lessons I say it's kind of like when if you have a pet dog or a cat and it snuggles right up next to you, it just kind of jams itself up against your body. That's what you want to do with your finger to the fret. Okay, you just want to be right up next to the fret. You don't want to be back here. Okay, the reason for that is the further away from the fret you are, the more force you need, the more pushing force you need in order to make the note sound, which means you're going to be working too hard. All right? So, thumb is behind the guitar. Finger is right up next to the fret. Now, you have to push directly on the string. You can't push in between two strings. Okay, so if I accidentally put my finger between two strings, neither string sounds. I have to put the finger, the tip of the finger, right on the string, push it down, and then with the right hand, I pluck the string, or I use my finger, or I use my thumb. Now, this is harder than it looks at first, okay? Like, it just takes a little bit of time and patience. You're going to have your thumb here, reach your fingers around so that they can curve around and come straight back in. Like a claw. Got a claw. Okay? If I was to squeeze my hand together, everything would come together like that. Not like a fist, but like that. But I can't because there's a guitar neck in my way, which is good because I'm trying to play guitar. So I've got this claw. It's on my guitar, and I'm going to push down any note. It doesn't matter where you are on the instrument, okay? So I'm going to go to the 6th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. And I'll go to the 3rd string. 1, 2, 3. And I'll play with my first finger. And then I'm going to leave that finger there and I'm going to add my 2nd finger. Leave it there and add my 3rd. Now, if you're a beginning student, you probably can't add your pinky, okay? It's probably your pinky doesn't want to go there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just take your 3rd finger away, take your 2nd finger away, and you have practiced playing with 3 fingers. Now, if you can do the pinky, do it. That's great. But if you can't, wait a month. You'll do it in a month. You really will, okay? So, we talked about the right hand a little bit. Hold most of the pick. You want to do short, smooth motions with the edge of the pick, not the flat part, the edge of it. We talked about the thumb. We talked about the thumb. It's got to be touching the back of the guitar. Sometimes I see my new students, they're playing their thumbs up here. I never want to see your thumb. It should always be back here. Even when you play an open string, your thumb should be touching the back of the guitar. You make the claw, your fingers reach around, you go right up against the fret. You use the tips of your fingers. That's why you have to have short fingernails. Now, when I say being up against the fret, up against the 2nd fret is here. This is on the wrong side of the 1st fret, okay? This is up against the 2nd fret. 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret. Okay. Now, if you understand all that, go practice your four-finger exercise. That's like one of the first things that you need to learn on the guitar. All right, thanks for watching this long video about how to just make a note sound good. I'm just going to play some notes right now so that you can hear good sounding notes on the guitar. They should sound clear and they should ring.